The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And already we're underway here. Ronaldinho, the man who you could say was the man once upon a time.
Yeah, certainly was in the noughties. So many games where his magic just shone.
And of course there was that really famous game in November of 2005.
I know the one you mean. One of the most dominant performances.
He's having a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Messi. Out to the left it goes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi Alonso. Zanetti. Now it's Griezmann. It's played through for him. And the shot! It's run loose. And it's come back out to him. Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Indonesia with the corner. They're first. Oh, that was vital. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Thuram cuts out the pass. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score.
Ronaldinho.
Messi. Rijkaard. Griezmann.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Albert Ferrer has been caught there, it's a foul.
And he is going into that little black book.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
So, what can they come up with here? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Nice interception, well timed. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Bale. Played out to the left flank. Albert Ferrer. That is ended up in no man's land. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. And here's Batistuta. Rafinha. Arsenal finding their passes. And it's Xavi Alonso.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, important interception. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he get it through? Oh, that looks a good ball through. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Griezmann. Always onto this. And a chance! So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Zanetti becomes the latest member of the 300 club. Another feather in his cap in what has become a fine career.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has come an awful long way, hasn't he?
Looking for the run. Danny Olmo. He's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Zanetti. Spread it left. Ferdinand gets it away. Danny Olmo looking for a runner. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Xavi Alonso. Danny Olmo. This might spell danger. Shoots! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Well timed, excellent interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Zanetti. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's...
He's through, it's one-on-one! Pepe did just... Griezmann! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Pinches it off him. Danny Olmo. Zanetti. So we're still where we started right now. Knocks it into space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Zanetti. And he's had it nicked away. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xavi Alonso. That's Rijkaard. Robertson spots it and intercepts. Now it's Neymar. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Danny Olmo, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Messi is on his own. Oh no, this does not look good. Ferdinand. Xavi Alonso. Danny Olmo. 30 minutes gone. And he was quick to react. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's Raul. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's fabulous. A header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, that has not gone well. Zanetti gets good distance on it. Oh, and it's come back out to him. That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Indonesia have their second corner now. And he shoots! And again! Goal! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now it's Messi, and he cuts out the supply, and it's Rijkaard. And here's Raul. Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar finds himself offside. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Dani Olmo. Early ball out from the back. And here's Batistuta. We've seen that early. He's a certain sixth sense. And this is Griezmann. Dani Olmo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar. Now it's Messi. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Indonesia are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that was vital. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Neymar. And he's straight offside.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's found a way through. Zanetti. Adriano is herring after that one. Good ball, good take. Now it's Batistuta. Nicely weighted. There's the shot! It's anyone's ball now. And it's Xabi Alonso. Well read, and the danger is averted. Thuram calmly anticipates. It's a threat. It's Alonso! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
60 minutes played. Messi. Messi shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has put paid to that. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And no, that was never going to make it. Xabi Alonso. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to pass it through.
FC Tokyo really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Indonesia leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Big chance! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was to be only one outcome.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now it's Griezmann, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Swings in across. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Face to face with the keeper. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
FC Tokyo appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
That's a sharp pass. Well read, nice interception. Looking for options. Batistuta! And it's in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Robertson.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
FC Tokyo really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Indonesia close now to seeing this one through to the end.
3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Pepe gets over and intercepts. Passing is crisp and sharp. And claimed it back swiftly. A probing pass. Pass is just off target. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Indonesia definitely came out on top.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry.
Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Kaka, and they can counter here. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? Terrific header! Harmlessly behind.
Vietnam certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Albert Ferrer. That'll be a throw.
Played towards the other side.
Good switch, that.
Hazard. And this is Batistuta. Vieira. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. Vietnam really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Kaká, and across, a mighty effort! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Griezmann, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Indonesia yet to have an attempt on goal. No, that's been intercepted. Beckenbauer. Rijkaard. Now it's Griezmann. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Batistuta. Zanetti. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And Batistuta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Rijkaard! And it's come back out to him. They've scored! The breakthrough strike! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Nicely weighted ball. Beckham receives it. Shot at goal! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played out to the right. That's a sharp pass. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he is slightly undercooked. Shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Beckenbauer. Rijkaard. He is through here. Zanetti. Ploughing through the middle. Beckham is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's picked it up out wide, and it's... Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Albert Ferrer. Knocks it into space. Rijkaard.
Indonesia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Well, that pass isn't the best. No, it's come to nothing. And it's Beckham. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. And that has put a halt to things. And here's Zanetti. Zanetti crosses.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Griezmann. Looking for options for movement. Thinks about the shot. And the finish! Kaka. Could move up a gear here. Kaka conjures time and space where few can. What a throw in. And here's Kaka. Now it's Beckham.
There will
It's
be
a
1
lovely,
minute
neat
added time.
pass. Beckenbauer. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Indonesia leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway. Indonesia carrying a one-goal lead. Beckham. Beckenbauer. Indonesia come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Zanetti. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space.
He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Shevchenko really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Albert Ferrer. That's a good ball out wide. Harrison spots it and intercepts. Griezmann. Makaleli.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Big header! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He gets big! That could spell... and again!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Good ball, good chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Griezmann. He's got away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vietnam are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, that's a key interception. Zanetti aims beyond the defence. And he cuts out the supply. Batistuta knocks it out wide. Now it's Beckham. Beckham with the cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And this is Shevchenko. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Vietnam really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Vietnam have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Batistuta, given the lift of his goal. Can he get it through? A heavy challenge. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked...
There's the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
The less said about that pass, the better.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Makaleli. Here's Beckenbauer. Zanetti. Oh, it's played into the area. And he's gone backward here. Makaleli. Beckham is wide and looking to get onto this. Zanetti. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of...
Climbs up big! And that's a real chance missed.
Kohler fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Number
benches.
6, Makaleli. Coming
That's
on the
really
field.
well manoeuvred.
Number 7, Raul.
Now it's Villa.
Number 22,
Now it's
Tonali.
Griezmann.
Substitutions taking
Just
place.
5 minutes remaining now. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Zanetti. Now that's a lovely exchange.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Vieira.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Added time.
Cross flung, he's got full. Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Zanetti. And here's Beckham. Beckham making good progress on the right-hand side. Rijkaard deals with that comfort. And that will be it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.